Hey Mom, what do you like about fall?
I think I like relief from the hot summertime.
Oh, definitely.
No, I really like it when nature starts painting that gorgeous picture where we get the browns and the oranges.
Oh, yeah.
Makes me want to make fall quilts.
Well, today's show, we've got you taken care of on that with some gorgeous fabric. Keep watching.
Hi, it's Donna Robertson.
And John Nossel with Fabric Café.
We have such a great show today. I'm so excited. It's all brand new fabric that's just come in. We're getting all those beautiful fall colors.
Definitely.
And so let's get right into it. Now, this one is called Modern Charm, one of my favorite kind of traditional patterns. And we don't have this fabric, but wait till you see what we have. Let's put that one up on the table. And look at this fabric. Does this just not make your heart sing?
Oh, this just is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. So all of these beautiful leaves have a little gold etch around it. And to take this, it's like that light just glimmering off of the pretty colors. This is going to be our number one. It's going to go in this block. And then we're going to make this great traditional block by putting this gold paisley. And this is the same way. It's just the edges are touched by that gold. It's
They're doing
gorgeous.
such a great job at printing that gold on the fabrics nowadays.
I know, yeah, it really adheres nicely and it just makes a beautiful quilt. We're going to put it right back here in the number 2, and that causes the number 3 fabric to just kind of pop from the surface. And we are going to put this as our number 3, and once again, we've got some gold for you to see. So this one is gorgeous, and it is called Autumn Flourish 8022352, and it's the Modern Charm pattern. It's available in the book Quick as a Wink or as an individual.
This is a great one. It's called Stepping Stones. It's a really popular pattern for us. It's been pinned hundreds of thousands of times on Pinterest and stuff, so you can find us over there too. So this is great. It's got this great block focus fabric on it and all of these individual blocks on it. Really neat design. So let's put that up on the table and take a look at this yummy little fabric that we've got.
Isn't that fun?
These sunflowers are so great. I loved it on the drive-in this morning. I drive by this house and they've got sunflowers planted along their driveway. It's just really cool. And these big heads of these sunflowers are just great. So this one's going to work great in stepping stones. So we have our focus fabric here of these sunflowers that are going to go here in our nice block. And then we've got this really neat kind of a vine, another flower bed or flower garden type feel to this one. That's going to be our secondary fabric that's going to be here in the background, which is going to really get our stepping stones to pop nicely. And we've got this nice brown on that. So this is a really neat, kind of a warm, just cozy feel on this one. And these sunflowers are going to pop really nicely on that.
Whenever those days start getting a little bit cooler, having that bright yellow and orange just kind of warms you up a little bit.
Oh, definitely. And of course, those sunflowers start getting really ripe and those seeds start forming up nicely in the fall too.
Birds make them happy.
It does. So this one is called Sunflower Patch. Its number is 8022353, and we're using that stepping stones pattern, and that can also be found in the Pretty Darn Quick book.
Hey, that's the second one we've used from Pretty Darn Quick. Remember, instead of taking one single pattern, you can take a book free when you buy 3 kits.
That's a great deal.
And let me show you another gorgeous quilt. I love this one. This is called Attraction. And whenever I designed this particular one, I was just looking for something that I could change up the fabrics and do different things with it. And this one, I actually loved this fabric so much because there are 3 of the same fabrics just in different colorways. So let's put that one up here and see the pretty fabric that we have for you. This is great whenever you get this particular one. It's almost like you don't really need a big flashy kind of a design because you're going to let the color do the talking. But we do have some blocks to show you on this one. And let's look at the number 1 fabric. It is also a sunflower, but the cool thing about this is that it's very, it's a subdued kind of look with a lot of pizzazz.
It is. I think it's going to really look great in this design.
That is going to be gorgeous. And this fabric is going to go in the number 1 spot, which is here. And then this is our number 2 fabric. And the number 2 fabric is identical fabric, but it's going to go in the alternating block. So this is going to be sort of like your background or your relief so that you will see the overall design. So same fabrics, but they are different colors. Then for our grounding fabric, our number 3, this is going to have the gold. All of these have that gold etching in it, like the sun flickering through the trees
great.
and so forth. So this is going to go in the number 3 spot here and here. Now let me show you what we have for you as an extra special treat. Could I have the cropper, John?
You sure can.
Okay, so I wanted to show you how easy this is to do. It sort of looks like this is floating in the middle of 2 blocks, and you probably are thinking, how do you do that? So if you could get up really close to this, I'm going to show you that this is done in 3 parts. And I like this block for this reason. You actually do, it's almost like you were doing a rail fence or a 9 patch, but you're going to do a fancy little footwork here so that you make these strip piece sets, cut into blocks, sew them to this block, and then you add a strip to the side. On one side is one color, on the other side is the other color.
That's great.
Isn't that neat?
And for some of our new viewers out there, you know, you were just referencing strip a lot in that when you were describing that. You know, so we're using this strip method, so it goes together very, very fast. And you know, literally, we've had customers that are putting these together in a single evening.
That's great.
So it's, you know, you can't beat putting an entire quilt top together in one evening.
Well, let's put this block on there. So we made a block so you can see those gorgeous colors together. You can see all 3 colors. And that, too, is something really special about this quilt. You've got those colors scattered all through the quilt, and every block has all 3 colors. Isn't
That's
that
going to
cool?
be gorgeous put together.
All right. The numbers are 8022354, Golden Garden. Great name for that kit.
It is.
And Attraction is your pattern. It's from the book Easy Peasy 3-Yard Quilts.
Okay, let's take a look at our next one here. This one's called Town Square, and I love this one just because of the unique design of it. Very geometric. We've got one large block in the middle, and like we did on our last pattern, we've got a really neat method of putting this together. It's almost the same method we had on that one. So let's put that one up on the table and show you this wonderful fall fabric that we have here. So I'll put a plug in here for my wife. She loves pumpkins. I mean, she loves pumpkin candles, pumpkin soap, pumpkin everything.
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice, yeah. So this is a great kit that she's going to like with all these pumpkins on it. So we've got our pumpkins. That's going to be our focus fabric. It's going to be in the large block here. And then we've got this really neat design here on our fabrics 2 and 3 that are going to be in here. And we have our lighter fabric that's right here. So it's going to be going here. And again, we've got those strips and the blocks and everything here. Do we want to use the cropper tool on
so
that?
they can see how that goes together.
So I'll have fun and use the cropper tool. So we've got our first strip sets that we'll sew together with the fabric here. And then we come in and do another one up here. So then we'll put all of this unit together, and then we'll add another strip sets over here on the side. So this goes together very quick and easy.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit more pieces and parts in it, but it's pretty neat how this goes together, and it does go together very quick. So again, we've got our number 2 fabric and our number 3 here that are going to look just absolutely great with these pumpkins, and it's going to get in there and pop just really nicely. Great little festive, you know, fall holidays around Thanksgiving, things like that. This one is called Pumpkin Farm. Very nice name for that. It's 8022355. It's using the pattern Town Square from the book Easy Peasy. And check out this kit online because we've got a great photo of that using that fabric up there on that kit.
Cool.
So check that out.
That'll be cool. Well, let me show you what's up next. Now, this one is called Favorite Things. And I know it's showing Christmas, and I think that comes slightly after fall, but let me tell you a secret. This quilt goes together so fast that you can make it for every season. So we're going to make it for fall now by showing you some great new fabrics. So let me show you. These are great big blocks, and we, as usual, have our fabric 1, 2, and 3. We're going to show you how to make this block. It's super simple and easy to do. So let's look at that. So we're going to start off with a large square like this. Now this large square is going to have corners removed from it by sewing one block onto the piece of fabric. Now you want to make sure that your your stripes are going in the right way with this, because it's definitely a directional fabric. Now, it won't be the end of the world if you had one going this way and one going this way, but if you want it to be very symmetrical, then this is the way you want to make that happen. You're going to look at your stripe, because here it is finished. You want that stripe to go like this, wrong side out. You're going to draw a line and you're going to sew from corner to corner, just like this. And now after you've sewn this from corner to corner, then you're going to take and cut this off, leaving 1/4 of an inch. This is then pressed back like so. And as you can see, we have those blocks done in such a way that each one of them has this little stripe going in a direction. So let's put this one.
So this is a lot like a snowball, where you're cutting those corners off of a big block.
Right, except that the measurements are such that it wouldn't exactly look like a snowball when you got through,
Right,
because of the type of measurement that I used on it.
But it's a really cool block.
It is a cool block and super fast and super simple. So this is going to go in that number 1 spot, and I like it a lot. So let's look at all of the fabric for this. The number 1 fabric is that great fall colors. And you know, I love it because a lot of these fabrics that we're showing you today have that metallic gold, and it just adds so much light to your quilts. I love it. So this is our number 1. Then we need this background color, which is going to be where we do these squares on the corner and then cut them off. This is our number 2. We will also be putting a sashing on there so that it really causes the design that we wanted you to see to show up in the quilt. And then the number 3 fabric will be in the alternate block. So just imagine this. These are our 2 blocks. Isn't that gorgeous?
That's
and
great.
This will be the background color. So this one is called Fluttering Leaves 8022356. Favorite Things is the pattern. It's only available in Make It Christmas with 3 Yard Quilts, but we do have an alternate, and we suggest Brick Street.
That's great. So this next one we have up is called Pretty Please, and this is another great one with these little butterflies and another smaller box here that's stashed out nicely. So let's put that up on the table and show you the fabric that we've got on this one. So I know a lot of y'all out there really like owls, and this is a great one for that because it's got owls on it, and it's got all these great fall colors in it. So our owl fabric here is going to be in our focus block, our main block on this design. And then we've got this great, almost like a tangerine on this. And man, orange is really, really popular right now, especially for, exactly, especially for all of the fall colors, because you know, you got your pumpkins and all of your oranges and all of that stuff that are coming into season at this time of the year. So we've got that for our number 2, so it's going to be here in the background. And then we've got this nice dark orange that's going to be in these smaller boxes out here on the border and our binding. That's going to just really pop off of there nicely. So this is a great one using that Pretty Please pattern. And this one is called Hello Fall. It's a great one there. And 8022357. And again, that pattern is Pretty Please.
Well, you know, if you started watching this video because you were hoping to see some Halloween, we don't have any Halloween this time. We're really focusing on fall, but be sure to subscribe and ring the little bell because we have a great Halloween show coming up, and I can't wait for that fabric to get here. So be sure to subscribe. This one is called Courtyard, and Courtyard is another one that just goes together so fast. It has a little tricky block here that I'm going to show you. It's super simple to do. So let's put that one on the table, and we will get the cropper and show you how to make that block. Because I always think it's interesting whenever we can show you a block that you look at it and you go, okay, how's that made? How's that made? So I'm going to show you that here. We have a basic block, and that basic block is right here. Look at that. I mean, how easy is that? It's just a simple block, and then you're going to take that and make another one here, and you're going to have another one here, and voila, you put them together and you have a great block.
Another great example of that strip method that we've been talking about.
Yeah, the strip piecing makes it go so fast, and it makes it look just I always like to say it makes it look like you really did something.
It's a great way.
Okay, for our number one fabric, again, we've got these gold-edged leaves. I think we really got into buying this gold-edged fabric because
This
it's
is like the
just
golden
gorgeous.
show.
Well, that's right. And if you want to be a golden child, you'll make a golden quilt.
There you go.
So this is our number one. It's going to be the outline of the block. And then this is our number two fabric. Again, it's going to be your background. It recedes while this darker color comes forward. And you're going to use, talk about a beautiful orange. Isn't
Oh, and these
that
match so
gorgeous?
nicely with the leaves and the orange
yeah.
there.
Look at that. Oh
That's
my
great.
goodness. That one is just yummy, yummy, yummy. So this one is called Seasons Change. The pattern is Courtyard. It's from the book Fast and Fun. It's available as an individual or in the book. And again, if you want to see some Halloween, be sure to subscribe and click that little bell. Yep. Because we are going to we're just going to knock your socks off with this cool fabric that we have coming in.
We've got so much great stuff coming in, and I mean, y'all want to definitely subscribe so you can see that as we're announcing it.
So thanks for joining us. It's Donna Robertson.
And John Nossel with Fabric Café.